Hello everyone, so I'm back to do the reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, very busy night here tonight, seriously very busy. My goodness. The life of a spiritualist, a priest, just, you're busy. Okay, so let's get into it. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. First off, let me just say to you, if you want a personal reading for yourself, please reach out to me at bathinginerbs@gmail.com. So it's bathinginerbs@gmail.com. And I'll respond. We can set everything up. It's good to go. I do a full reading, so. Alrighty. Leo. Leo has been studying a brand new project, maybe potentially moving to the point of like PhD, getting a certificate that's going to take them to a very high level in the career they already have. Maybe studying to become a priest, a pastor, going to divinity school. And they've been doing this for a minute, but they had to step away. They had to step away from it. For some particular reason, they had to step away. And it looks like it was about, it was just a lot of pressure being put on Leo. A lot of energy, a lot of emotional energy. Things were also going on within family, and it made it hard for you to be able to focus and move forward with your studies. But let me tell you something, Leo, you're here to stay. You're not playing. You are not playing. You left with a plan to come back. You're not playing. You feel blocked right now, though. You think you're like, is this gonna happen? Am I going to be able to go back? Because you feel that this is your destiny. You feel that this is your destiny. Like this is, you feel like you have done everything in your life, Leo, to kind of get to this point, to make the decision to go forward in this part of your life. And you felt the connection when you did that. Like you really felt the connection. Very, very complete. Very, it was confidence, maybe a little overconfidence, because what set you back was just, you know, there were a lot of things going on that needed to be tended to. And so right now you're thinking, oh my God, am I going to be able to get back? As is indicated here with this Eight of Swords. The Spirit is saying you're going back. You're definitely going back. You're going back. And when you get back, you're going to really do well. The time off was worth it. It was worth it. You are going to move forward with a 10. A Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana. You are moving forward with energy that says the world is somewhat your oyster, but just a little bit. Like meaning, instead of it being the World card, it's the Wheel of Fortune card, which is very personal to you. You're going to have to fight while you're in there. There may even be a person that you're going to have to really Take a look at that. It's a Queen of Swords. There may be a Queen of Swords that you're going to have to deal with when you come back in with in regards to, I'm thinking school, so I'm thinking admissions, I'm thinking eligibility, also thinking potentially the payment structure for Divinity School. I'm thinking the same thing as far as like if you were moving forward in some type of initiation or something like that and you had to take a step back, you're going to have to really prove to your elders that you're ready to move forward. And they're not with the nonsense. They are not with you pulling out again. So you have to be clear on that. This is where this is something you invested your time into because you felt that it was going to take you to the next level. And it is. It definitely is. But you're going to have to integrate all of the lessons you learned while you were gone and all of the clashing personalities that you're going to be dealing with when you're on your way back in. You have to integrate how to deal with them, all of that. You cannot come to them with that, with the syrupy confidence. You can't come to them with that. You have to come with some humility and move forward in your process of achieving this goal. And the goal is in front of you. It is ripe for the taking. It's your goal. I'm looking at the time. Yes, I'm always looking at the time. Because I want to make sure that I give you the best reading. And I don't want to be talking mid-sentence and then have to shut the video down. So, Leo, I'm going to go for some clarification with these cards. I want to get some clarification on why right now you are feeling this Eight of Swords, because I feel like you feel like you're blocked. And the reason why I say that, normally I would say, oh, it's not badly aspected, and it really isn't, but it's the card before it. And it's the circumstances that come before it. Like you were studying for this. I'm sorry. I have these cards in my hand, but one second. You decided that you were taking this because this is part of your destiny. And then quickly it came to an end. You had to pull out. There was, like, you had to stop and quickly change your course of action and do something totally different. That's a candle going off in the background. And it looks like it was an emotional thing. Like, you just had to pull back. It might have been too much all at once to be doing. And it may have taken a toll on you and your family. So I want to check this Eight of Swords for that, because that's where you currently are. Like, you're ready to go back, but by the same token, also feeling blocked about going back. Like, are you going to make it back? So, Spirit, can we get some clarification on the present position of Leo with the Eight of Swords? I'm looking at the time. Just need some clarification. Okay, we just got some. And there's another card. Okay, there it is. Anything else? Okay. Okay. Okay, so you made a decision. You made a decision to do this because this was going to further your career and also further, like I said, this was about your destiny, about the things that you really want to do in your life. So you felt that it was going to put you in a better position. You were going to have more strength at what it is that you do and going into the future, the things that you want to do. And I see this is going to do that. You see how the Emperor is here? And the Emperor is who closes out your reading. Okay? So, that's what I see. I see that you're going to make the strides that you want, but you're going to have to really be on it when you're on your way back in. So, you need to call the people at the different offices. You could have even taken a leave from work too. But I don't see that. I see that this is really about studying. This is about moving forward through studies through a certificate program, divinity school, possibly priesthood, PhD. This is something you were really putting extra time into. And you had to pull away from it, but now you're ready to get back in, and you have it. You have the strength, you have the stamina, and it's going to be a good thing for you. So I'm glad it is not badly aspected moving forward. But we just wanted to be clear that you're ready to go forward, because it looks like things got a little tender, or a little like you had to start getting a little bit more cautious as to the things that you could stretch yourself to accommodate that were going on in your life. And so you have learned your lesson. You understand that balance is the rule of the day. So moving forward, Leo, you're going to be successful upon re-entry into these studies, into this next path of your life. This Queen of Swords, I would like to say she figures prominently, but she doesn't. She just really doesn't. She's just somebody that's going to be a pain as you're on your way back in. It could be the coordinator to the program that you're getting into, the person that you have to communicate with in regards to everything that's needed for qualifications to get back into the program, deadlines and all that. Like, she's going to be a person that you have to communicate with, but it may be hard to really communicate with her as far as getting her via on the phone, via email. She will have read your email and take her time getting back in touch with you, because I get that, you know, when you work in these programs, sometimes very busy. It's a whole lot of, you are not the only one coming back, Leo. You really aren't. So when you talk to her, just keep in mind that she may be a little abrupt, what you would consider to be rude. And coming from the reason that you left, you had to take better care of yourself emotionally. You had to be a little bit more gentle with yourself. Do not take her disposition personally. It's just how this woman is. Okay, she's about crossing the T's, dotting the I's, making sure all punctuation is correct, okay? If it is not, I'm looking at the time. There it is. Yes, when you go to her, I love this, page wise. When you go to her, just go with your best foot forward, but for yourself. It's not about her. Don't pay her any mind. When you get there and she's all prickles and stings and it has to be this way and blah, 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 you just say, okay, okay, or yes, yes, or yes, ma'am, whatever you want to say. Get the documents from her, find out the links to where you need to go, who is going to help you, find out the stores that you may need to procure items from. Because like I said, this spans different areas. This is a self-improvement thing, but it's going to have an impact on your actual life. And this woman has a lot of information. It's kind of like if you're going back to school for nursing, she knows where you would get the stethoscope, get the best scrubs, all that kind of stuff. But think of it, like I said, PhD, she'll know who to order all your lab supplies and stuff from if you're in the scientific field. Or where's the best space for writing and stuff like that. If you're going into the priesthood, this will be somebody that's going to help you find everything that's needed for that, and the quickest and easiest way to do that. But she's not like, you know, she's not giving you a warm hug. She's a little prickle and stings, and it's okay. Okay, so going forward, Leo, you have been busy. You've been thinking about going back to school, going after this personal development program or degree or certificate program that you're getting into, that you had to abruptly stop. Well, you got the green light. Go forward. You will be successful. Just be prepared to deal with, you know, the world at large and how people sometimes act. Okay? So, that's all I have for you this time, Leo. Enjoy this upcoming week, February 26th to March 3rd. Have a good one. Peace.